Hello, Network to Code community. I'm Tim Fayola. I'm your developer advocate here at Network to Code. Today, we're going to be doing a special developer-facing overview of Nautobot 1.2.0 key features that may be of interest specifically to the developers. This is the table of contents we'll be following today. These are the features we're going to cover. First up, GitHub 534. Apps can add banners now. They can add banners to display specific information and important information to the user, including reminders, change window information, maintenance notification, last known tasks executed, what have you. GitHub 479 covers generic base template file for object detail views. Now, what we noticed was that almost every detail page template has the same format. So Nautobot 1.2.0 created a generic detail view template. So now Nautobot app developers can use this consolidated common detail view template as well. Additionally, using this template will simplify the code base by replacing multiple redundant similar detail view templates. Continuing on with GitHub 479, this object detail HTML template has multiple blocks that can be overloaded in the block content block, including content left page, content right page, and content full width page. This example to the right shows where these panes would render relative to plugin defined sections in a detail view for a plugin model. And then wrapping up the GitHub 479, the object detail HTML template has multiple blocks that can be overloaded in the block buttons block, including the extra buttons and panel buttons. Now, this example we're showing to the right shows where those extra and panel button blocks would render relative to the plugin defined buttons and also relative to the edit and delete buttons defined in the object detail template. Hope that's helpful. GitHub 546. Apps can now add content panels to the Nautobot homepage. This will allow users to prominently, display important app capabilities. For example, you could show ChatOps data to the homepage. You could add last devices automated, or add devices that are failing or taking too long to respond. You can display them prominently on the homepage. GitHub 541, secrets integration. Now, we covered this in a prior video covering the 1.2.0 features in general, but there are a couple attributes of this feature block that we thought might be especially useful to developers. So what we're going to talk about here is this feature, 541, allows for use of dynamically defined parameterized environment variables. So environment variables names can be defined using Jinja templates. So when a secret is retrieved, a context can be passed. This example we're showing here shows a variable that is dynamically defined using Jinja templating. And finally, with GitHub 541, this feature also allows devices and Git repositories to use secrets groups models for authentication. GitHub 13, database ready signal. This is very helpful in orchestrating specific events. For example, it might be useful for a plugin or app to automatically create a custom field or relationship as a result of being installed and activated. This database ready signal can provide the queuing to let the app know that they can go ahead and create that custom field or relationship when ready. GitHub 171 covers complex GraphQL query optimization. Complex GraphQL queries have been optimized. They've been optimized for performance and greatly reducing the number of SQL queries generated by a GraphQL query. And this should improve the user experience and improve performance overall of automated queries. GitHub 982, IPAM custom lookups for filtering on REST API calls. Nautobot again supports custom lookup filters on IP address, prefix, and aggregate models. There's some examples shown here. GitHub 1082 adds netutils template filters for both Django and Jinja2 template rendering. Netutils is a Python library developed by Network to Code, and it's used to perform common operations around networking, such as processing interface names, IP addresses, things like that. These functions are now available in any object that uses Jinja2 or Django templated output. For example, computed fields, export templates, and page templates. The example to the right shows a computed field using netutils' abbreviated interface name filter to make the interface's short name easily accessible in the UI or programmatically via the REST API. Well, this wraps up the developer-facing highlighted features for Nautobot 1.2.0. Thank you for your time today. We hope these features are helpful. And please, if they're not, or if you have other ideas, please do submit those feature ideas on our GitHub page for Nautobot. Thank you and have a great day.